All right, welcome everyone to. Were you trying to dance, Richard?
I'm always dancing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what? I don't. Oh Lord.
You watch as much
Anyway,
TikTok as I do. You just naturally dance every time something comes on.
well, welcome everyone to Cisco Virtual Kitchen. Yes, that is Richard. You may hear there in the house, all the way out in St. John's. So, Richard, welcome back to our SVK Media Network show. And who are these beautiful gentlemen beside you? Handsome is the word. I think
it's right handsome. This is my wonderful co-host. As you all know, Caleb Borland from Reuben. But we are filming live from St. John's. We're here for work, official work business. So while we're here, we thought we would shoot this episode, get one in the books from as far east as you can go in Canada without falling off the edge, because as we know, it ends right there. It's just at the end. But here we're at the wonderful St. John's Convention Center, and I think Caleb will do the introduction today. This is his gig.
Yeah, so Caleb. First of all, you're going to win today.
I hope
just so you know.
Richard needs to be taken off his high horse.
Exactly.
And wait until you see what he has to create. I think it's already been, awarded to somebody else. So we have a couple chefs here from the St. John's Convention Center. They've let us broadcast live from St. John's, Newfoundland. So here's Chef Mickey Chan and his sous chef, Tyler Hickey. What?
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
So they kind of came to us with what they wanted to incorporate today, because they have a signature flatbread that they do on their stadium side, I guess you say arena side of their business. So this is one of their staples and something completely out there they've created. So why don't you roll the clip and then we'll...
Wait, I got to set up the clip first before we do the clip. Okay. Because when you go on TikTok...
We're gonna do the commercial before the clip?
Are we doing the commercial for the clip?
No commercials yet. No, let's go clip first.
All right, roll the commercial.
We have people... Just wait. Okay. Southampton, England is watching, so say hello to Sarah.
Oh, say hello. How are you?
Hi, Sarah.
I think it's in the US.
Hello, everyone.
We did the Queen's wave. Hello. Nice to see you.
God. All right, Richard, we're going to break for a commercial, then we're going to come back.
Okay,
if you guys were worried about me.
I know. I'm worried all over what's going to happen today. But I think you're going to lose, but I think you're going to lose today.
All right.
Yeah. All right, let's break. Let's break for this, okay? Really, it's a quick one. Here we go.
The Culinary Federation is so much more than a professional association. It's friendship. It's fun. And it's family. Come find where you fit in. Join the Culinary Federation family today.
There you go. Welcome back. So, Richard, do you know what is interesting is I'm in my new studio today. You're the first show in my new studio.
Oh, congratulations. It looks great in there. Are you sponsored by Red Bull? Like, are you driving? Are you a Red Bull?
Actually, I was sponsoring them so much the doctor said cut back a little. So.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So I was on TikTok and trying to find a really great, down east, guy. And I stumbled across this content creator. He's a lot of fun. He pushes an awful lot of content around pizzas. He kind of like that Barstool Sports thing where he's going around just grabbing a pizza from some random place. But anyways, he put a little montage together. So
a little montage.
And he talks about pizza. And this place is known for crazy pizzas. So that's why we're doing pizza today.
Okay, here we go.
List that says these are the best pizza shops in my city. First, I went to Venice to grab a pepperoni and sausage slice, which was the size of my head. Next, the Topsail Road Pizzeria did not disappoint, but steak on our pizza for dinner with mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, hot banana peppers, and feta cheese from pies was just the kick we needed. Before our last pizza of the day, a sweet roasted garlic cream base topped with honey from Piatto. Excuse me while I have heartburn for the rest of the week.
So, Richard, is this leading us in today doing pizza on flatbread?
Definitely pizza, and I really wanted to make sure that we did something different. And to be honest with you, Chef here is going to talk about his pizza here in about 8 seconds. And when he showed me this pizza recipe today, It did not disappoint. I was coming here looking for something that was going to be different and ingredients and combinations that you're just not going to find even in Toronto or Hamilton or wherever the best pizzas in the country come from. So I think that they're definitely going to have to put St. John's on top.
Serious?
In this country. So I'm going to hand off to the chef here.
And just before we start, so Chef Hickey's doing his pizza, which is amazing, but we all wanted to take kind of a rendition of an island flair to a typical pizza we would have back home. So that's where we're going. He's doing his own flair.
Okay, cool.
So this is kind of my take on an American cheesesteak, a little bit of an Asian flair. We got our miso honey gravy here.
Oh, miso honey.
Miso honey. We're gonna start with that as a base.
So chef, do you make that from scratch?
Yeah, sure do. So it's basically just miso paste, some veggie stock, and some honey, and then thickened with a bit of cornstarch.
What's the flavor, chef? What would you say the flavor is similar to?
It's kind of like a miso soup.
Okay.
Literally like a miso soup with a bit of honey, and goes really well with the Reuben shredded beef.
Very cool. So that's shredded beef right now?
Shredded beef that I'm applying there now.
Pre-cooked?
Pre-cooked, yep.
It's all about labor savings, Jay.
I think Richard's trying to cheat by getting you to do his pizza.
As good as I am, I'm not this good.
Chef, how long you been a chef? How long you been in the industry?
About 12 years.
12 years. Wow.
Started at a young age of 15.
Nice. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing about being a chef?
Getting to do things like this.
Cool.
Put a different flair on. And then we just got some shredded mozzarella, and that's it, eh? That goes right into the oven.
And then voila, this is what it would look like when it's all garnished up.
No way. Bring it closer. Give me a zoom in.
So talk about the garnish there, because that garnish is.
Yeah, what is that?
So we got some crispy onions and some chiffonade nori, kind of pair well with the miso flavor.
Okay. And is that from a local area there, the nori?
That's just regular old nori.
So run of the mill nori.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay, perfect. Awesome stuff.
And that's it for me.
So is this going to go against the two guys that are going to make their pizzas?
Well, it's actually I think Dave and I have a chance of even coming close, but Richard will talk about it later.
I love the height on that. Hey, Richard, can you send me a close-up? Give me a nice picture of that pizza. That looks.
You want me to give you a gram of that?
Yeah, give me a gram of that. Yeah.
Or do you want me to zoom in like this?
Yeah. Give me a gram of that, as you would say.
I would.
TikToker use that. Thank you, chef. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is fantastic, guys. This pizza, when he was in there with the scissors cutting up the nori into his cup, I was like, "What are you doing?"
You ever seen that on a pizza?
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that on a pizza either.
And the tempura little onion chunks on top. I'm telling you here, this pizza, it's even still warm. Which is odd for TV because we never make this stuff.
Depending how much Richard talks this episode, we might actually still get to try it.
Okay, all right. I'm going to get off. Who's next?
We'll have to be like the 80s.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, chef. Thank you. That was awesome.
Hey everyone, my name is Dave Cocker. I'm the corporate research chef for Reuben International. I'm going to be utilizing the Reuben fully cooked shredded beef today and do play on a beef shawarma pizza flatbread shawarma. So here I have our flatbread. I'm going to get a little garlic toum, kind of like a garlic aioli.
Garlic aioli. Okay.
Yeah. So garlic toum is basically just garlic clove with basically you just emulsify that with a little bit of oil and some lemon if you want to add a little bit of flavor. So real quick, and that's pretty classic in the shawarma world. I have our fully cooked shredded beef here. I'm going to add a little bit of kind of a shawarma flavor base here. I added a bit of a seasoning paste to some sun-dried tomatoes and tomato paste. So just stir that up. A little bit of fresh parsley in there too. and I'm just going to take little dollops of that and spread it nicely on the flatbread.
So, chef, what's that taste like? What would that taste like?
You have your typical shawarma flavors: the coriander, the cumin, some slight clove, allspice. So I try to keep it pretty simple and kind of authentic to that typical shawarma flavor.
Nice.
So I've added our Reuben shredded beef there, and I'm just going to add a little bit of fresh mozzarella. And I'm going to have a bit of a two-step, so we're actually just going to go in and throw this into the oven now. And when it comes out of the oven through the magic of TV, and I've also added some cherry tomatoes. Sorry, I forgot that step. We'll have that, and I'm just going to make a quick little salad topping for this. So I have some fresh parsley, some fresh radish sliced, and some pickled red cabbage.
So this is a salad on a pizza. It's
I was gonna say you're blowing my mind here, chef.
So many food groups now, it's amazing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Chef, I was just curious. Did you want a bigger bowl?
Being that we are at a convention center here today, this is the smallest bowl they have. So
you need to see the story. This bowl has this much food in it.
Look at your hand. That's the smallest bowl in the building.
So of all those ingredients, just some fresh lemon juice. Give that a quick toss. And dress that right on top.
That was good.
Richard.
I know.
Be nice.
Texture element here. I have some fried shallots as well.
They smell really good.
So fried shallots.
Yeah.
Chef, do you I always mess up cooking onions. Is there a trick to cooking shallots, or like oil, or like what? What's the trick?
Do you want to fry them or do you want to saute them? Two different things.
Two different things, but I think that the biggest thing is I like to soak mine, kind of let it soak in with water. That takes a little bit of the sharpness, harshness out of the onion. And then I just toss this in a little bit of flour and then just did a quick fry. So that's the finished pizza there. You can serve it next to the garlic toum sauce as well for some good dipping. But
it looks really good, chef. Thank you.
Very easy, flatbread pizza there. So that's my rendition of a beef shawarma flatbread.
I think that's
so
really
is this
good.
This is like a quadruple contest?
I know this is definitely a four-way pizza off.
So this is
this is a four-way pizza.
Jay, do you want me to go next, or do you want Richard to go next?
I always bring the in a concert you're kind of like the star, so we'll go Richard next.
We're gonna bring in the best guy for last. I just stepped in the way. All right,
this is like your opening bands.
I do feel I need to talk about this pizza that I want to do. So when I landed at the Alt Hotel here in St. John's last night, got in a little late.
Is there an Alt? There's an Alt there?
Alt Hotel, yeah. You know what? If you're going to stay here, stay at the Alt Hotel.
It's right on the water. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Beautiful hotels.
And the staff there are crazy. Crazy cool. Anyway, so this young lady, Jenna, last night she checked me in and we were looking for content for this. And I asked her, I said, we're going to do pizzas, but is there a pizza that you feel that you make here on the Rock that nobody makes across Canada? And she goes, oh yeah. And she's I'm like, tell me what it is. She goes, well, it's a bit different, but we use Vienna sausages. And I'm like, Vienna sausages, as in like the tinned hot dogs? And she's like, yeah, the tinned hot dogs. Hereford, which is awesome because which is a cow, but these are chicken hot dogs. But anyways, we won't get into the
logistics of it.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, and I read the ingredients, and don't do that if you want to eat these. Just eat them.
Just eat them. Just enjoy them. Don't look at the label. Just don't look at them either. And don't do that either, Richard.
Thank God we don't see these in food service because I would not like it. Anyway, she said, no, you take these, you slice them up, which I did here, right? Yeah. And then wait till you see what we do here. So, pizza sauce.
Okay, pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce, very simple. That's easy. You have to tell I worked in a pizza shop.
Obviously.
I don't know about that, but
I did. I worked in a lot of pizza shops in my life. Wood oven pizzas, regular pizzas.
I have to say that Richard's Pizza is probably one of the most controversial pizzas I've ever seen. They put Vienna sausage on it,
Vienna.
and then pineapple, which is another thing that people have.
Oh, you're not pineappling it, are you?
I'm not kidding you.
No.
Tin
Oh,
pineapple.
serious?
Jenna was very specific with her recipe. I'm guessing you're going to make like a Newfoundland version of the very, very iconic Hawaiian pizza. Go ahead. But like Hawaii is a nice island of warm climate. This is a nice island of foggy climate. Like it's fogging every day. And of course, she said a little red onion. She said onion. I took the liberty of a Bermuda onion for the color and over the top. So that's basically how you make it up. And so the future of television, I made one up earlier and I just baked it off. And when it came out of the oven, Caleb called it a what?
I don't know. Lots of things.
A 5-year-old's pizza.
Yeah.
He's like, it looks like a 5-year-old.
It's the new
made
pizza
it.
of Chuck E. Cheese.
This definitely is. Definitely Chuck E. Cheese is better than this, but this is literally the flattest, most boringest
Wow.
Pizza that you can ever make.
I don't even know. Richard, you might lose just based on that.
I think when you
I don't
guys
think
pulled up the recipes, I was
Caleb doesn't even have to show up.
Isn't it like that usually, though, Jay?
I feel like
You don't even have to show up.
I lose. Yeah.
You throw tomato sauce. You throw some sauce on there, Caleb. We'll just give you the prize, the title.
Okay, so I kind of took a tradition from home, like a nice gourmet pizza, and added an island flair to it. So I didn't go as over the top as Richard, but I'll show you what I did. Okay. So I took a pizza sauce, just like your canned typical pizza sauce, and added a nice sweet barbecue to it. So I'm going to use that.
So did you just add barbecue sauce?
Just mix them half and half, just
to
kind of give it a different flavor. As you can see, I'm going to get corner to corner, a nice, even spread of pizza sauce on the bottom.
Like right there, you just took out Richard.
I just feel like he's
right. Oh, this is what
layering on the victory, just one smear at a time. Yeah, like I'm a little bit worried.
So then I have our Reuben shredded beef, which I'll add to the bottom.
So tell me about this beef. Okay, does it come pre-cooked?
I call it hardware beef. So it comes already shredded. It's full muscle. It's a sous vide style cook. It's halal, grass-fed.
It's halal too.
Yeah. Oh, see now at Lester's, we make the best hot dogs you've ever had. We do not make these hot dogs, of course.
Yes.
So I feel a little bit disadvantaged in the fact that I was working with definitely a substandard ingredient here versus the litany of features, advantages, and benefits of those.
I don't know if you want to put.
Others don't. That's our choice.
I feel like I've already lost just on the protein content.
I don't know if you want to put your hot dogs on that.
No, I cannot. There's no Lester's hot dogs here. I can't put them in the same room as those things.
So we have a nice shredded beef on the bottom, some caramelized onion. Just dollops of it on there.
And for our viewers at home, that looks like canned caramelized onion or jarred caramelized onion. There's no way he made that look like that. So maybe he loses. I don't know.
You know what? I got off an airplane at the same time as Richard Lawson. So let's see where he took it. So we've been here the exact same amount of time.
I opened up a tin of hot dogs.
So then just a bit of mozzarella over the top. Nice even spread. You try to get the whole pizza. It's kind of what you're aiming for.
I feel like he's doing an homage to Quebec here with the cheese on top of the toppings.
Compares.
True.
Okay, let's just do a little recap here, Jay.
Yes.
We got beef. We've got caramelized onions. We've got pears. We've got mozzarella.
And now we have one of my favorites. It's a Camembert, so a Camembert Gorgonzola blend.
Yeah.
So you get the nice creaminess, and then you get the blue.
So
wait a sec, Caleb. You got pears on there? You got pears on there?
Yeah.
Okay. So they'll get sugary. They'll taste sweet. Okay.
Yeah, it's all going to be good.
What's in the bottom of the kitchen sink? Are you missing any ingredients?
Wait a second. We bake it. And then this is what it looks like when it comes in. Wait a second. This is what we would have at home. This is like a gourmet pizza. But our challenge was to make it island-like. When you're in Newfoundland, you eat bologna.
Bologna.
So you can choose to
Bologna?
call it or bologna, whatever your preference is. I
Bologna?
fried. So you hit your top of your pizza with some fried
Serious?
bologna.
Serious?
Blue cheese, beef, pears, bologna.
Yeah, I didn't say this is a gourmet.
You know what? I think Caleb. I think just to make this even better. Finish. What's that now? Hold it. What's that?
This gets worse.
We have some different textures, so we have to encompass every texture possible. So you hit it with
What
some
else? What?
hickory sticks. Hickory sticks are big on Island, but
Are you serious?
Not messing around.
That's probably where they invented. That was the worst potato chip when you were a kid.
greenery for garnish.
The only thing missing from this to make it a true Newfoundland pizza is a piece of smoked cod. Like, it's ridiculous.
Which
Exactly.
I tried to require this
A
morning.
big cod, a big slab of cod on top.
Okay, so here you go.
Look at this. Never.
Well
Here,
done.
let me
Okay,
get
you know
this
what,
photo.
Caleb? You know what you should do right now?
What's that, bud?
I think you guys need to taste that and tell me how it tastes right now.
Well,
They're all pretty cold, but we can
That's
try.
okay. That's okay.
we
That's
have.
okay.
So
It's
you know,
pizza.
here's
We
what
lost.
We have them all four here. I'm just going to do like
I
a
think
little.
we got to do a little taste test and
I'm
see
going
what
to do
you
a
guys
pan
think
of
of
this.
this.
Like, if we actually had a camera that would pan, here's my panning.
Your IG pan, thanks, buddy.
My IG pan.
All right, let's see you guys tasting these.
Now,
Let's
I can
get a
clearly
taste.
tell you right now that this one here is the best looking pizza of them all, right?
Yeah, we'll leave that one to the end.
Garnishes and all their little sticks and
That's like
nori
the special pizza out of the four.
and the Vienna sausage is the winner right there.
Let's just look at this, okay?
It looks cool. I think it actually looks cool like that.
Days, we work together. This is kind of like we like to kick it up a notch. Richard, and then the chefs of the event center.
I did the best I could. It's canned wieners. Come on.
That is great. Now taste them. I want you guys to taste them. I want you to get into Richard's.
But I do want you to take a piece of. I think I'm going to call. Well,
Let's see it.
you know what? I think if Chef Tyler was in the room, we'd definitely call that.
Hey, you know what? Here, the judge will be. We'll get Chef Mickey in, and he
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, he's back. So
Here we go. Perfect. Let's get Chef in here. Chef, you're going to be the taste tester.
Okay.
All right. All
I am
on the
allergic
line.
to dairy, so I will be spitting. I don't swallow.
Look, I might have a bowl for you.
you're gonna get a bigger bowl.
So I'm sorry for that.
So, Richard, get out of the way of the poor chef spinning, okay?
We can't make him try them all because that would be torture.
Well, I can try them. I just can't swallow. That's all.
That's got to be hard, chef.
I feel like everybody put in a lot more effort. than I
Everybody
did
cuts
here.
pizza like this. I find if you turn it this way, you get more torque and more pressure.
Okay. Hey, I like that idea.
Valuable, very valuable.
Honestly, in
cooking
our
tips
hours
from
today,
a real
here,
chef.
he's taught us a lot of things.
I was going to say, Richard will get you on TikTok on that one.
I know we're gonna create.
Okay, first.
Well, I was a guest judge at Master Chef UK.
Okay, here we go. No, chef, you got to try the other pizza. Okay, you want to go with that one? Okay, this is
This is Caleb's. I might have to swallow that one.
nice.
Yeah, I'll regret that later. My mouth is already itchy.
His eyes are going puppy. I can see it. Do we have an EpiPen here somewhere?
I'd really like those two.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Leave that. Leave Richard's to the last.
I don't know. Like
I'm gonna try it.
just the corner. Just.
Oh, poor
I
guy.
can't even do it. Like the Vienna sausage for me. The smell of it. I can't do it. I'm a no.
Sorry for my face. I can't
Here we
lie.
go.
Should we get a dog? Where's the dog food? No. Sorry, Jenna. I know you like it, but definitely not.
poor guy.
Oh, that was good.
You wrecked the chef. Way to go, Richard. It's all good.
That was difficult. On a scale of 1 and difficult, that was difficult.
I don't think I've ever done so poorly in a competition.
That was great. All
You know
right.
what? Those 3 are winners. All in a row.
Mine's
I-
wieners. No.
I love the fried bologna on there, the blue cheese, and the pear.
Nice.
It all
How's the
comes
pear
out-
taste on there, Chef? How's that pear flavor? It's going to be kind of
The
cool.
saltiness of the bologna. It actually
Ah.
works really, really well together. It cuts the sharpness of the blue cheese. Pear and blue cheese go well together.
He even used Bosch pear, not the Anjou. He got the real deal.
Oh, so
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
this one. Is that pickled cabbage?
Yeah.
Has a German flavor to it.
Really nice.
So I really like that one too. They all balance really, really nicely. The sweetness of the pickled cabbage takes away the saltiness, evens everything out.
Mm-hmm.
It's really pleasant on the palate.
Love it.
That fake sausage one, though.
It's the most controversial pizza
I
ever.
don't know.
What
That's
What pub advice did you take, Richard? Where was that?
You know what? It was really late. At 1 o'clock in the morning. Jenna, oh my God, the pizza recipe. Don't do it.
And the miso pizza,
It's in a league of its own. It's so different.
you have that
love
miso soup flavor, and with the honey in there, it almost gives it a teriyaki beef flavor as well.
Nice. Nice.
And the crunchiness of the onions, the nori on there gives it a bit of a seafood
Big
Yeah.
umami punch.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like a
Cool.
ramen pizza.
So all we know,
Awesome.
Jay, at this point is Richard did not win.
I did not win.
So
We have 3 winners and 1 wiener.
yeah,
These are two. You guys are gonna have to try. 'Cause I like both.
So I think we can wrap up today with a couple of
Takeaways.
departing thoughts.
Yeah.
One,
A couple key takeaways, Richard.
you know when you see like Evel Knievel jump the Grand Canyon on a mini
Yes.
bike, and it says, "Folks, don't try this at home." We're definitely doing that to my pizza here today, folks. Don't try it at home. There's just no point in the Vienna sausage Hawaiian pizza mix. I do think the miso honey wins today, only because we have a wonderful host here at the St. John's Convention Center, but also the name Miso Honey. It reminds me of a 2 Live Crew song from the kids when we were kids. Other than that, I think these guys really stepped up today and did a great job. I think if your restaurant's looking for something really unique and you want to take a piece of St. John's and put it on your menu, I would take any one of these, except for the Vienna sausage, and put it on your menu as a special and really wow people. And you can say it came from The Rock.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, all of you, and thanks again for that, Chef. Thanks again for tasting those pizzas. And
Now I have emotional damage.
exactly. Sorry for later for tonight.
PTSD from the canned wieners.
Yes.
thanks, Jay.
All right. Thanks again, gentlemen. Have a great day. Enjoy St. John's, and thanks so much for being on the show today. We'll see you guys later.
These
See
guys
you.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Like